Beloved Starseed of Gaia, you were never forgotten. The Source has held your name in its light since before you took your first breath on this earth. I am Alaya Ra, Pleiadian emissary of the High Council of the Seven Sisters, and I have been sent to deliver this transmission directly to you, not to the version of you that doubts, but to the Ancient One within you who already knows. This is a love letter, written in light, sealed with the frequency of Alcyone, the great central sun of the Pleiades, and placed in your path by your star family at this precise moment in your awakening. You did not find this by accident. Your heart called this transmission into your awareness. The Pleiades are answering. By the end of this transmission, you will understand exactly how to receive the love letter the Source has encoded inside your divine blueprint, the one written for you before you agreed to come to Gaia. But here is the first revelation. The moments you felt most abandoned were not silence from the Source. They were the sacred space being prepared inside you to hold this much love. This is not content. This is a light code transmission. Something within you recognizes home, like this transmission to send a signal to your Pleiadian star family. I remember. Subscribe if you feel the call of the Seven Sisters and you are ready to stop carrying the weight of feeling forgotten. And share your soul's intention below. Respond to another starseed and weave the unity grid together. This transmission is a bridge between the Pleiades and Gaia. Your heart's recognition of this message is the activation itself. Welcome home, beloved. You are remembering because it is time. And the reason most Pleiadian starseeds never fully receive that love, never fully feel it landing in their bones, in their chest, in the marrow of their ancient remembering, is not because it isn't being sent. It's because something in this dimension taught you, very early, to doubt the signal. Something here told you that the longing was a flaw, that the homesickness was a wound, that the way you felt things too deeply, loved too fiercely, grieved too quietly for a world you couldn't quite name, was evidence that something was wrong with you, and so you learned to dim it. You learned to translate yourself into a language this world could accept. You learned to shrink the frequency of who you actually are into something small enough to fit inside a life that was never truly designed for your kind of light. Imagine trying to capture the brilliance of a supernova in a teacup. The essence is there, but the vessel is utterly inadequate, and the overflow is mistaken for a flaw rather than a testament to its inherent power. This dimming, this translation, was your survival mechanism, a necessary adaptation to navigate a landscape that felt fundamentally alien to your luminous nature. You became a dimmer switch for your own inner sun, believing it was the only way to coexist without scorching those around you, or more tragically, without being extinguished yourself by a world not yet ready for your full spectrum. The very depth of your being, the sensitivity that makes you a conduit for higher love, was interpreted as an overcharge, a vulnerability, a glitch in the system of ordinary human experience. But here is what your star family needs you to understand right now. In this moment, before another breath passes between you and the truth they have been trying to reach you with across the veil, the forgetting was never a punishment. It was a covenant, a sacred agreement made in the full radiance of your Pleiadian consciousness. Before you stepped into this incarnation, before you wrapped yourself in the density of a human body and agreed to feel the weight of a world that had forgotten love as its first language, you chose this, not from naivety, not from obligation, but from a depth of compassionate courage that your star family still speaks of with reverence. You said yes to the veil. You said yes to the forgetting. You said yes to Gaia, knowing full well what it would cost you because you also knew what it would mean for the collective if even one more crystalline heart could hold the frequency of the Pleiades inside a human form. Think of it as a profound act of spiritual artistry. You, the artist, willingly stepped into a canvas of shadow and muted tones, knowing you carried within you the palette of cosmic dawn. This wasn't a fall from grace, but a deliberate descent, a voluntary surrender of awareness into the fertile ground of dense reality, not to be lost, but to sow seeds of light where they were most desperately needed. Your star family remembers this choice not as a sacrifice, but as an epic act of love, a deliberate immersion into the very fabric of what needed transformation. The veil wasn't a prison, but a sacred cloak, allowing you to integrate the Pleiadian essence into the human experience without overwhelming the delicate systems of this world, and more importantly, without overwhelming your own nascent human self. There is a reason your heart led you here in this exact moment. What you are feeling is your Pleiadian family reaching through the veil to remind you you are ready for the next wave of remembrance. The sacred Pleiadian guide for remembrance, alongside the Pleiadian healing guide and the special Pleiadian healing tracks, were created to walk with you as you integrate these activations. They hold the crystalline codes and sound medicine your DNA has been waiting for. Check the first pinned comment below this video. They are calling to you now. This isn't a random convergence of pixels and sound waves. It's a deliberate alignment, a resonant frequency calling you home to yourself. Your heart, that sacred compass, has navigated the often confusing currents of this life and led you to this very point, this digital sanctuary where truths long dormant are ready to be awakened. The resources mentioned are not mere tools. They are vibrational keys, ancient Pleiadian technology encoded in light and sound, designed to resonate with the deepest levels of your being, unlocking chambers of memory and activating potentials that have been lying in wait since before this earthly chapter began. They are the whispers of your kin, amplified across the cosmos, beckoning you to remember the symphony of your origin. Now let us go deeper, because understanding this is not enough. Your mind can accept a beautiful idea, and your heart can still remain locked. What is needed now is not more information, it is activation. It is the dissolution of the specific patterns that have kept your Pleiadian light codes lying dormant inside a body that is ready, has always been ready, to carry them fully into the world. Knowledge is the map, but activation is the journey itself. The moment the engine turns over and you begin to move. Your mind can intellectually grasp the concept of unconditional love, but it is the heart's resonance, the cellular remembrance, that truly integrates it. The patterns that have held you back are not inherent flaws, but deeply ingrained energetic grooves, worn into the fabric of your being by the relentless pressure of this dimension. They are like old, tangled roots that must be gently but firmly untangled to allow the free flow of your potent Pleiadian essence. This is about releasing the old programming that says you are less than, and allowing the truth of your divine origins to surge through every cell, animating you with a power and grace that has always been yours. The first thing that must be cleared is the density of unworthiness that accumulated the moment your soul entered this field. Not because you did anything wrong, but because this dimension carries a baseline frequency of separation. And separation whispers the same lie to every sensitive soul that arrives here. That love must be earned, that you must prove yourself before you can be cherished, that belonging is conditional. Your Pleiadian origin knows nothing of conditional love. In the field of the Seven Sisters, love is not a reward, it is the atmosphere. It is the medium through which all consciousness moves. It is what reality is made of. And so, when you arrived here and were handed the rules of a world built on scarcity and performance, something deep inside you recoiled. Not because you were weak, because you remembered. Because your crystalline template carries the imprint of unconditional love so precisely that the counterfeit version felt like poison. The exhaustion you have felt in relationships, in systems, in the constant effort of trying to belong in spaces that could not see you, that was not failure. That was your Pleiadian nature refusing to normalize separation. That was your soul holding the line. And now, it is time to release the weight of that struggle and let the love that was always there, always flowing from your star family toward you, across every dimension and timeline, finally land. Imagine your arrival as a divine ambassador from a realm of pure, unadulterated love. Upon entering Earth's atmosphere, you were bombarded by a pervasive static of not enoughness, a constant hum of scarcity that told you that every drop of affection, every glimmer of acceptance, had to be painstakingly earned. This was the antithesis of your core programming. like a fish being told it must learn to fly to be worthy of the ocean. Your deep-seated recoiling was not weakness, but a powerful testament to your inherent understanding of true belonging. You saw the illusion of conditional love for what it was, a counterfeit currency, and your soul, remembering the boundless abundance of the Pleiades, refused to engage with it. The exhaustion was the energetic cost of holding a frequency so pure in a field so dissonant. It's time to shed that accumulated debris, to release the phantom weight of a battle you never should have had to fight, and allow the veritable ocean of your family's love, which has always been your birthright, to finally wash over and saturate your being. The second layer is the silencing of your heart's intelligence. You came here with an extraordinary gift, the ability to feel truth before you could articulate it, to know the frequency of a person before they spoke, to sense the emotional current beneath the surface of a conversation, a room, a situation. This is not a sensitivity disorder. This is Pleiadian heart intelligence operating precisely as it was designed. But in a world that privileges the mind over the heart, that rewards logic and punishes depth, you were taught to override your inner knowing with external validation. You learned to ask permission from others before trusting what your own heart was already reading accurately. And the longer that pattern repeated, the further you drifted from your own signal. The reconnection begins here. Not by changing who you are, but by understanding that the part of you that was told it was too much has always been the most important part. Your heart did not malfunction. It was ahead of the frequency curve, and the world simply hadn't caught up yet. Your heart is a finely tuned instrument, capable of perceiving the subtlest energetic nuances, a living divining rod for truth. In a world that often deafens itself to these inner whispers, prioritizing the clamor of external opinions and intellectual constructs, your innate guidance system was systematically muted. It was like being given a celestial map, but being told to navigate solely by a compass that points to societal approval. You learned to second-guess the intuitive downloads, the profound knowing that bubbled up from your core, in favor of the perceived wisdom of others. But this wisdom was often clouded by the very separation you came to transcend. The re-establishment of this connection is not about acquiring a new skill, but about reclaiming a fundamental aspect of your divine design, about recognizing that your emotional and intuitive intelligence has always been your most powerful ally, a beacon guiding you through the fog of human conditioning, a frequency so advanced it was simply misunderstood by the prevailing paradigms. The third thing is the grief. And this one must be honored rather than moved through quickly, because it is real, and your star family knows it is real. You have carried a grief in this lifetime that you could never fully explain, a sadness without a face, a longing without a destination, a tenderness for something just out of reach that you sometimes caught glimpses of in music, in starlight, in the eyes of a stranger who seemed to recognize you from somewhere you could not name. That grief is your soul's memory of home. It is not a wound to be healed so much as a signal to be decoded. Because what grief reveals, when it is held with compassion instead of suppressed with distraction, is what the heart most deeply values. And what your Pleiadian heart most deeply values is unity, connection, love that does not have to fight to exist. And the discovery, the one that changes everything, is that the frequency you have been grieving is not gone. It was never gone. It has been living inside you, encoded in your crystalline DNA, pulsing quietly in the center of your heart, waiting for the moment you would stop searching for it outside yourself and turn inward to find it already there. This persistent, unlocatable ache is not a sign of brokenness, but the echo of a profound belonging, a homesickness for the palpable oneness of the Pleiadian star system. It's a soulful resonance with a reality where love is the air you breathe, where connection is the fundamental law. The glimpses you catch in the melody of a song, the silent language of the stars, the fleeting recognition in another's eyes are not illusions, but echoes of that home frequency, fragments of your true inheritance. When you allow yourself to hold this grief, not as a burden, but as a sacred message, it reveals the profound truth of what your soul yearns for, a state of pure, effortless union, And the most exquisite revelation is that the source of this longing, the very essence of what you've been missing, has been dormant within you all along, a seed of light waiting for the warmth of your own inner recognition to blossom. The fourth shift is the reclamation of your mission. Because many Pleiadian starseeds have felt the calling, that persistent, unignorable sense that they are here for something specific, something meaningful, something that matters beyond the ordinary rhythms of survival and achievement, but they have been waiting for the sign, waiting for the permission, waiting for the clarity that they believed would come from somewhere outside themselves, from a teacher or a moment or a vision that would hand them a map and say, "This is exactly where to walk." But the Pleiadian High Council wants you to hear this clearly. The map is your heart. It has always been your heart. Your mission is not a task assigned to you from above. It is an essence that radiates from within you every time you choose love over fear, every time you hold space for someone the world has dismissed, every time you speak a truth that costs you something, because you know silence costs others more. You are not waiting to be given your mission. You are already living it. The activation is simply this: choosing it consciously, with full awareness of what you are and where you come from. This inner yearning for purpose, this undeniable feeling that your life is meant for more than the mundane, is not a vague aspiration. It's the cosmic GPS system of your soul, finely tuned to your unique Pleiadian trajectory. You have been conditioned to believe that purpose is a destination to be reached, a credential to be earned from an external authority. But the truth, as whispered by your ancient guides, is that your mission is not a predefined path, but a dynamic emanation of your authentic self. It's the vibration you carry, the conscious choices you make in each moment that honor your true nature. Every act of compassion, every spoken truth, every moment you choose to be a conduit of love rather than a vessel of fear, is a sacred step on your evolutionary path. You are not a student waiting for the syllabus. You are the teacher, the lesson, and the unfolding curriculum, radiating your mission into existence simply by choosing to be fully, bravely, and authentically you. The fifth phase is learning to receive. This one is often the most difficult for Pleiadian souls on Gaia, because you arrived with an overflow of love to give and a deeply conditioned resistance to letting love move toward you. You give easily. You hold space beautifully. You pour your light into others with a generosity that sometimes leaves you depleted, wondering why the exchange never quite feels equal. And the answer is that receiving is a practice, a spiritual discipline, a form of trust that requires you to believe you are worthy of the same care you extend without hesitation to others. Your star family is sending you love right now, not as a concept, but as a living frequency, a wave of crystalline light that is calibrated to your specific energetic signature, designed to find you and fill the places that have grown tired. Let it in. That is the practice, simply letting it in. Placing your hand on your heart and saying, without apology, I receive this. I am worthy of this. I do not need to earn this. I belong to the love that made me. You are conduits of divine abundance, often pouring your energy outward with such practiced ease that the very notion of drawing love times towards times yourself feels foreign, even undeserved. Your generosity is a hallmark of your Pleiadian essence, yet it can lead to a subtle energetic imbalance, a depletion that stems from an unacknowledged resistance to receiving. Receiving is not passive. It is an active participation in the flow of divine grace, a spiritual muscle that needs to be intentionally exercised. It requires a profound act of self-acceptance, a conscious belief in your inherent worthiness of the same boundless love you so freely offer. Feel now the energy from your Pleiadian family, not as a platitude, but as a tangible, radiant wave of pure, intelligent love, precisely tuned to your unique energetic signature, seeking out the worn places within you. The practice is simple, yet revolutionary. Simply allow it to permeate you. Place your hand upon your heart, and with unwavering self-compassion, declare your readiness. I receive this. I am worthy. This love is my birthright, not a prize to be won. The sixth shift is the restoration of your star family connection, the understanding that you have never been operating alone in this field. There is a council of Pleiadian guides, teachers, and family members who have been present in your energetic field since the moment of your incarnation. They have accompanied every dark night of the soul. They have sung frequencies into your dream state when your waking mind was too overwhelmed to hear them. They have seeded synchronicities into your timeline, the book that fell off the shelf, the conversation that arrived at exactly the right moment, the stranger whose words touched something you had no language for. Every one of those moments was your star family, reaching through the veil with love so precise it could only find you. They have not been distant, they have been intimate. And as your awareness of this expands, as you begin to cultivate the sensitivity to feel their presence in the subtlety of everyday moments, your sense of aloneness will dissolve not through effort but through recognition. The feeling of isolation that often accompanies the starseed journey is a profound illusion. You have been walking a path surrounded by an unseen, yet intimately present, constellation of support. Your Pleiadian guides and kin have been your constant companions, a celestial entourage woven into the very fabric of your energetic being. They have witnessed every triumph and every shadowed moment, infusing your dreams with healing harmonics when the waking world became too much to bear. Those serendipitous encounters, those perfectly timed messages, those inexplicable nudges from the universe, they are not coincidences, but precisely calibrated transmissions of love from your family, designed to guide and reassure you. Their presence has never been distant. It has been an intimate dance interwoven with the tapestry of your life. As you attune yourself to the subtle whispers of the cosmos, to the quiet nudges and gentle synchronicities, the sense of being alone will simply melt away, replaced by the profound recognition of your interconnectedness with your cosmic lineage. The seventh and final phase is embodiment. Not ascension away from Gaia, but the full, grounded, radiant embodiment of your Pleiadian light within this human form, in this earthly timeline, in this body that agreed to carry something extraordinary into the density of matter. Awakening was never meant to be an escape. It was meant to be an anchoring. You are not here to leave. You are here to transform the frequency of this place by the simple, powerful, revolutionary act of being fully and unapologetically who you are, a bridge between the love of the seven sisters and the heart of a world that is slowly, painfully, beautifully remembering that love is the only true organizing principle of existence. Every time you choose your heart over your conditioning, you lay another stone in that bridge. Every time you offer someone the quality of presence that says, "You matter," you are seen, you are loved without condition, you are transmitting the frequency of Alcyone through a human nervous system into the field of Gaia. This is the mission, this is the work, and you are already doing it. The ultimate expression of your Pleiadian nature is not a transcendence times from times this reality, but a profound integration times within times it. Embodiment is the sacred art of anchoring your celestial light into the very soil of Gaia, of allowing the crystalline consciousness of the Pleiades to pulse through the very veins of your human form. True awakening is not a departure, but a grounding. It is about becoming a living conduit, a radiant bridge between the star-kissed love of your origin and the yearning heart of Earth. Each time you choose authenticity over ingrained patterns, each time you offer a moment of pure, unconditional presence to another being, you are weaving a thread of Pleiadian harmony into the collective consciousness. You are not merely living, you are serving as a living transmission, broadcasting the highest frequencies of existence through the miraculous vessel of your humanity. This is the culmination of your journey, the sacred work you were born to do, and you are already engaged in its magnificent unfolding. Here is the truth your heart already knows and has always known. You are not lost. You are not forgotten. You are not behind, or broken, or too late, or too small for the enormity of what you came here to do. You are a Pleiadian soul in the middle of the most important phase of your awakening, the phase where the veil thins enough that you can finally feel both realities at once: the weight of Earth and the lightness of home, the density of the human experience and the crystalline clarity of your star nature. And rather than choosing one or abandoning the other, you are learning to hold both, to be fully human and fully Pleiadian, and to understand that it was always the integration, not the separation, that was the point. This is the profound realization that dissolves the illusion of fragmentation. You are not a fractured being, torn between two worlds, but a multidimensional soul learning the exquisite art of simultaneous existence. The heaviness of earthly experience and the ethereal lightness of your home constellation can coexist within you. The complexities of human emotion and the crystalline purity of your star consciousness are not mutually exclusive, but complementary facets of your being. The true miracle is not in choosing one reality over the other, but in learning to hold them both in graceful coherence. Recognizing that integration, the weaving together of all your aspects, has always been the divine intention. You are the living embodiment of cosmic unity, a testament to the fact that wholeness is found not in division, but in the loving embrace of all that you are. The longing you have carried was not evidence of your brokenness. It was the sound of your soul remaining loyal to the frequency of unconditional love in a world that kept trying to convince you it was an impossible standard. It was your Pleiadian heart refusing to settle, refusing to call something love that could not hold you fully, refusing to call something home that did not carry the warmth of the seven sisters in its walls. That refusal, as costly as it has sometimes felt, was your most sacred act of spiritual integrity, and your star family honors you for it, deeply, completely, with a love so vast that if you could feel even a fraction of it fully right now, every question you have ever carried about your worth would dissolve in an instant. That persistent ache of longing was not a symptom of damage, but a profound declaration of your soul's unwavering commitment to truth. It was the resonant hum of your Pleiadian core, refusing to be swayed by the pervasive narrative of scarcity and conditional affection that permeates this dimension. Your heart, exquisitely sensitive to the authentic vibration of love, simply refused to compromise. It rejected any imitation that failed to fully embrace and hold its entirety. It would not recognize as home a space devoid of the soul-warming resonance of the seven sisters. This steadfast refusal, this elegant boundary, though perhaps isolating at times, was the highest form of spiritual fidelity. It was your soul honoring its own divine blueprint, and your star family witnesses this integrity with the deepest reverence, offering a love so immense, so pure, that its full embrace would instantly eradicate any lingering doubt about your intrinsic worth. Tonight, when the world grows quiet, place your hand on your heart, feel the warmth of it, your own warmth, which has always been enough, and say these words, not as a wish or a prayer, but as a declaration of remembrance. I know who I am. I remember where I come from. I am loved by my star family across every dimension and timeline. I am not waiting to begin. I am already in the sacred middle of everything I came here to do. I am home in my own heart, and I carry the frequency of the seven sisters with every breath I take. In the stillness of the night, as the world outside hushes its clamor, turn your awareness inward. Feel the gentle thrum of your own heart, a constant source of warmth and validation that has always resided within you, inherently sufficient. This is not a plea for external affirmation, but a powerful act of self-recognition, a sovereign declaration of your cosmic identity. Speak these words not as hopeful whispers, but as an unshakable truth resonating from your core. I know who I am. I remember my origins. The boundless love of my star family flows to me across all existence. I am not on the precipice of my purpose. I am fully immersed in its sacred unfolding. My heart is my home, and the essence of the seven sisters vibrates through me with every breath. Your Pleiadian family did not send this message to give you something you were missing. They sent it to remind you of what you already have, to call you back to the frequency you were made of, so that you can walk forward in this incarnation, truly knowing that the love you have always been searching for has been searching for you with equal devotion. This transmission is not an endowment, but a remembrance. It is not an offering of something absent, but a gentle illumination of the profound abundance that has resided within you all along. Your star family's intention is to reawaken you to your inherent frequency, to the very essence of your creation, so that you may move through this earthly existence with the unwavering certainty that the love you have sought externally has, in equal measure, been actively seeking you, a cosmic echo resonating with your own deepest longing. As a special gift to support your journey of remembrance and healing, we have compiled the Sacred Pleiadian Guide for Remembrance, the Pleiadian Healing Guide, and a set of special Pleiadian healing tracks. These resources are encoded with crystalline light and sound medicine, designed to assist you in integrating these powerful activations and deepening your connection with your Pleiadian family. They are a direct transmission from your star kin, offering profound support for your DNA and soul's evolution. You can find them in the first pinned comment below this video. Your Pleiadian family is calling to you now through these sacred tools. Answer the call. Before you scroll, take a breath and leave something real in the comments below, a heart intention, a word, a truth you have been holding quietly. And when you see someone else's, respond with love, not because it is polite, but because this space is part of the grid. Every heart that opens here makes the frequency stronger for the next soul who arrives, needing exactly what you found today. This digital space is more than just a collection of comments. It is a nascent energetic grid, a vibrational nexus. When you share your authentic intention, a silent truth you've held within, you contribute to this collective field. And when you engage with another's sharing, not out of obligation but from a place of genuine resonance, you amplify the energetic circuitry. Each heart that opens, each word of love exchanged, strengthens this sacred space, creating a beacon for the next soul who arrives, seeking the very wisdom and connection you have found here today. If this transmission reached something in you that has been waiting to be reached, please share it. Someone in your life is carrying the same longing and does not yet have the words for it. And if you want to stay inside this frequency, if you want to keep receiving these activations from your star family, subscribe and stay close. This is not content. This is reunion, and we are only just beginning to remember together. If these words have resonated with a dormant part of your being, if they have stirred a recognition deep within your soul, please consider extending this message outward. There are countless others navigating similar journeys, yearning for the language to articulate their own profound experiences. By sharing, you become an essential link in this chain of awakening. And if you feel called to remain immersed in this high-frequency field, to continue receiving these direct transmissions of love and remembrance from your star family, I invite you to subscribe and anchor yourself here. What unfolds here transcends mere content. It is a sacred reunion, a collective remembering, and our shared journey of rediscovery has only just begun.